What are the challenges for African democracy in liberal states? Imagine trying to fit a square peg into a round hole. That's similar to what many African democracies face when trying to adopt liberal democratic models. These models often come from Western traditions, but Africa's diverse cultures and histories don't always match up. One big issue is that elections happen, but real choices are limited. Many governments hold multiple party elections, but the options are often controlled or influenced by outside forces. This means voters may not see genuine alternatives, making elections feel more like a formality than a true choice. Economic problems also play a big role. Despite adopting democratic systems, many African countries struggle with high unemployment, poverty, and inequality. People support democracy, but they get frustrated when it doesn't improve their daily lives. They want economic growth and better opportunities, but often these are not delivered. This gap makes some citizens question whether democracy is the right path for their country. Another challenge is weak institutions. Democracy depends on strong institutions that can enforce laws, fight corruption, and hold leaders accountable. But in many African states, institutions are fragile or corrupt. This makes it easy for leaders to manipulate elections or ignore laws, which weakens trust in democracy. Without solid institutions, democracy remains shallow and vulnerable to setbacks. Cultural differences also matter. Western liberal democracy assumes certain civic values and political habits that may not match Africa's varied cultures and traditions. Colonial history left many African countries with fragmented social fabrics, which can make implementing Western-style democracy difficult. Local values and customs don't always align with liberal democratic norms, leading to tensions and mismatched expectations. State capacity and security are also key issues. Many African countries have limited resources to run effective governments. They face regional conflicts, terrorism, and instability that threaten peace and order. Even if elections are peaceful, the broader state infrastructure might be too weak to deliver services or maintain security. This makes it hard for democracy to fully take root. Young people in Africa are eager for change. They want more than just voting rights. They seek dignity, jobs, and a say in their future. But high youth unemployment and limited economic prospects leave many young people disillusioned. Their frustration can lead to protests or calls for alternative political paths. This demographic push demands that democracies become more inclusive and responsive. All these challenges show that for democracy to succeed in Africa, it needs to be adapted to local realities. Strengthening institutions, boosting economic development, and respecting cultural differences are essential steps. Participatory approaches that include local voices and values can help build stronger, more resilient democracies. Addressing economic inequality and improving state capacity will also help make democracy more legitimate and sustainable across the continent.